Hey guys, Dan the Wolfman here. I want to thank Elite Trend Apparel for hooking me up with this awesome UFC Street Fighter-esque shirt. Brock versus Overeem. Okay, we saw what Overeem did, hitting the body. Brock couldn't take it. Maybe it was a diverticulitis, maybe it wasn't. Okay, because of his K1 experience, he's done a lot of walking forward with that step-up left knee. That's good, and he's been using it so much in K1, but he's got to watch it against the champion, because the champion, knocks out Kane with that overhand right. So that is a habit of his. So when Overeem steps forward for the step-up left knee, once you see him take that step with the right foot, when he switches to southpaw, guys, he's always looking for that left knee. You throw the big overhand right. So both of you guys, if you see that, you should watch out for it, anyone in their camps. Okay, today we're going to do some catch wrestling again. Facebook, Elite Trend Apparel. Pretty cool shirt, as you see here. Alright, come on in here. Do some catch wrestling stuff. Alright, go to your back. And lay down on your back. Okay, we're going to talk, number one, catch wrestling, you're always heavy on top. You're riding heavy, okay? I'm with little guys today, so I might not be riding super heavy, giving a little break, but in reality, in competition, in live grappling, I would be. If he grab your shorts. In MMA now, this is allowed in a lot of grappling tournaments. He can grab his shorts or his body fat, or just keep the hand tight to that hip bone. It's hard to get around. Try and grab more on the side. Can you grab? Yeah. So he's blocking the kimura. So I'm in here on a kimura, and I'm having trouble ripping a regular kimura. What you can do is replace your right hand with your left hand, trap in here, and go to a catch wrestling key lock. Go in here, grab your own behind your elbow, grab behind your elbow with both hands, okay, like a snake choke almost, okay, and then you're going to sit out on the far side of his head, here, get ready to tap, and then rotate here, alright? Okay, so this is really important, guys. Everyone blocks the kimura that way. By putting the hand in front of the hip bone, it's hard to put the hair, it's hard to get past that hip bone sometimes. Or he's grabbing here, even if I step over the head. So if you're in here and you're having trouble ripping it out, take this hand, replace your right hand with your left, grab in here. You can actually keep that if you want, or take both out and grab behind your arm. Okay, pinch everything tight, and now I'm going to sit out around his head. Sit my weight back on his face, and then rotate his shoulder. Remember, you're taking the hand to the back of the head on a kimura. Regular kimura, I have a video on. It's here, clear the hip bump, and then take it short banana to the back of the head. Okay, he's pretty flexible. You don't take it out, just look how flexible he is. If you don't take it up, look how flexible he is. You combine the motions, banana to the back of the head. That's the same motion you're going to do on a key lock. And here, get it back. Here, grab, sit out, and then rotate. One more time. Get a different angle. Put on here over. Okay, grab. So I'm here, replace, grab, keep everything tight. Sit up, sit on his face, and rotate. Okay, and you're taking that hand still like the kimura motion. The best motion I find that works on everybody is a small banana curve to the back of the head. Try and shove that hand to the back of his head. Alright, switch out. Come on in here. Let's have you guys rotate a little bit. Okay, now if you want to do your key lock paintbrushes, that was a key lock catch wrestling style. Your Americana, your paintbrush, your top wrist lock, or your double wrist lock. Okay, catch wrestling is the kimura, the double wrist lock. Instead of just here, if you subluxate the joint outwards, you can be better prepared to hook or break the joints. Maybe not just attack the shoulder, but maybe break the forearms as well, the forearm bones. Okay, so subluxate it out, or supinate it. I think that's subluxation, supination. I don't have a degree in chiropractic, it's one or the other. Okay, rotate it out like you're turning a motorcycle throttle. Okay, so you're pinning this, it's good to get C-grip. Your power finger is the middle finger, either right there on that joint. I like that because when guys are sweaty, it sticks in there, or you can grab down farther on the hand. I don't know in MMA if you grab down here in the hand now, are they going to call that grabbing gloves? Probably depends on the ref. Okay, but put it in here or a little bit higher above that little notch. is okay, but I like a lot of times I'll just find that notch with the power finger, the middle finger here, rotate it outwards like you're pulling the throttle on a motorcycle. And then, you know, I teach flipping on the side mostly, but for this one you rotate out, you can step over the head a little bit, and you got a lot of pressure here. So if you're not going to do the power move, step and twist it this way, for this style that I already have a video on, if you're going to try and finish them still more in side mount, rotate it out, catch wrestling style, and either sit them out this way, but don't sit too far back or hook them on top. Step over the head, rotate that out, and take it. Okay, same thing on a top wrist lock. On a paintbrush, Americana, okay, would be this. And I have this in some mount videos already. Painting the hand on the back of the neck. See, it's pretty flexible. But if when you first grab it, staple it to the mat, rotate it out. Now you're attacking the joints here. See, the hand's not even on the mat. But when you know how to stretch it like a rubber band, how to keep things taut, you don't necessarily need it. Okay, if you want to be more supposedly technical, I could do this. That's just an easy helper reminder to teach beginners. But you can rotate it out, and it adds more pressure, doesn't it? More pressure on the floor. Okay, so here, and then stack it and pull it. Same thing here. A lot of times I'll ride heavy. Catch wrestling's about riding heavy. I'll put the trap up here, whether I'm bashing him in the face or not, and then I'm going to wait for him to try and get his arm out. Try and get your arm out. Boom, trap there. I might trap from like a Tan Sao and Wing Chun here. Come to this, sit out, and you're going to pull his head and do a separation. Okay? One more time. One more time. Here, maybe I'm sitting on the trap. Okay, and as he does this, where I'm riding his throat, I'm grinding him, I'm being heavy. Oh, there's right there. Grab here, I can sit out and do a separation. You'll see the same style thing I did in my tricky north-south chicken wing. Okay, look at that video. Paintbrush, weird separation from the north-south position, or from side mount that you can do. All right, switch. I'll put him through some neck pain now. Thank you. All right. Next, give these guys a little break. In side mount, we're going to be riding heavy and grinding the guy, pushing on his face, and grinding him, elbows face down. If you're talking mean self-defense, you're talking catch wrestling, that's not even gouging and thumbs and pressure points, okay? I'm just talking being heavy on the guy. From side mount guys, you're all taught hand and arm anyway, jiu-jitsu style. Okay, you're either tight with your knees, or maybe you're being heavy with one leg back, or you're heavy chest to chest. Sink your weight over him like a sack of rice. It's very important. But it's very easy to go from there to stuff and get here. From there, you turn him on his side, you draw your hand from the armpit down to the elbow, and you can stretch him out. Here's a stretch, and I can also push my forearm to neck crank him. Okay? So we're in here, maybe we'll sit out. I like to sit out T Ortiz style, knees together, instead of a big split. You go in here, trap the armpit. You can shove it up if you need to. Slide the hand down to the tricep. And you can pull that back for like a lat stretch. He's tapping. Or you can go forward with your forearm to neck crank. Okay, you can also bash him in the face like Brock did to Murr. To Frank. Okay, from there you can also trap this with your foot here. And now use your shin and your arms together. Rotate your knee in for the neck crank here. Okay? And then if you want to work on this arm to stretch it, you can. If you want to take it here, stretch it there, you can. If you want to go over for straight arm bar, you can. Okay, so one more time. Guys, if you're in the north side mount anyway, had an arm position anyway, be heavy on him. Grab this in the armpit for me. If you're friendly grappling, maybe not. But think about it being there as an option. You slide it down from the armpit to his elbow for better leverage and yank that back. That stretches his lat. You can pull it forward on the head. And neck crank really heavy. If you really need to, he's flexible. You can step in, use your shin and your knee this way, grab behind his head like you would a wrestler's guillotine or twister. Maybe escort behind the head. You can just use your forearm. I can twist him all kinds of ways here. Control him here. turn him down, ride this guy wherever, get up, fight other people, whatever you gotta do. So there's just some heavy catch wrestling, grindiness moves. Same thing standing up. You could grab that kimura in catch wrestling is double wrist lock. You can rotate it out and attack the joint there, and then spin this guy around into a wall or whatever. Okay, or jump to a half guard, you know, or a rolling guillotine, pop a hook in, flip them over, or not guillotine, kimura, double wrist lock. So that's how to catch wrestlify your grappling guys. Okay, so it's a little meaner. It can attack the joints in a worse way. It can break bones. It can really hook stuff, break stuff. So be careful, but you know, we're talking fighting here. All right, I'm Dan the Wolfman. Please subscribe to my YouTube page. Thanks.